About sailing, I think maybe I'll be on the streets. My upbringing wasn't the best. I really didn't have a solid parents. I had a very good grandfather and he led me in the right direction. But if it wasn't for my grandfather and sailing, I think I'll be definitely on the streets, uneducated, just trying to make my next dollar somehow. Definitely, I wouldn't be the person that I am now. I was very experimental at first. He didn't really give us too much instructions. He pretty much just put us in the boat and pushed us off, me and my older cousin. And yeah, it was a lot of swimming involved, a lot of bailing out the boat, and just a lot of fun actually.
It's this incredible chance for young and established sailors to get onto the world stage, especially those who have never really had the opportunity to compete at such a high level before. I've been really lucky with my opportunities, from meeting the right people, and this is what that offers a lot of young sailors, regardless of their country, but especially for Bermuda. It's a chance to kind of get out, race against some really big names and see what else the world has to offer. But I think the biggest opportunity here is more for, creating a legacy within Bermuda, creating this pathway that, sailing doesn't have to stop when you're out of optimists. There is actually a professional world out there, and giving this opportunity to more people to actually see what it's like to sail race boats. Bermuda's got a lot of sailing yachts, but they pale in comparison to the opportunities that other nations have and what's available in other countries. So it'd be an incredible chance for a lot of these young sailors to get out there and try something new, push themselves, and really see what you can do when you work hard.
I think if it wasn't for SSL, I think us in Bermuda wouldn't be able to have this opportunity to sail against the best in the world on a level playing field. I think the SSL has a good plan ahead to make sailing kind of like the World Cup of soccer, and to even the playing field by having each team use the same gear, the same exact sailboat. And I think this will show natural talent of each country, of each sailor. It wouldn't be like a research and development race or a money race of who can design or make the best gear. I think
sponsorship is a huge side of any campaign, whether it is Olympic or the Ocean Race, America's Cup, or the Star Sailors League. It is something that you cannot run a campaign without. On a personal level, one of the huge reasons I never did an Olympic campaign was because I couldn't afford to. And in some countries like the UK, there are like national associations that really do help with the funding side of things. But that isn't quite as well established in Bermuda because the country is so small. So that's kind of why I moved away, because sponsorship opportunities were there. So for the Ocean Race, I was with a Dutch team the first time round, and this last time it was with a Portuguese team. And that's just because that's where the sponsors were from, and those who were willing to have money and put towards it and actually make these campaigns happen. So if you want to win a race, if you want to put your best foot forwards, you have to have that funding to make it all possible, from the basics of getting there, of paying entry fees, of being on that starting line, to taking it to the next level of making sure you've got coaching, and the right coach, not just old mate down at the yacht club. You've got to have someone with experience in the boats that can really push you to be the best you can be. Making sure you've got the best sailors on board, making sure you've got time on the water together. There's loads and loads of little things that make up a great team.